obviously it was, everything went wrong, right from the beginning. And then, obviously some guys were struggling, and it just rolls like that. And you're going to have games like this in an 82-game schedule. We just got to flush it down the toilet right now.
Not that you ever want to have games like this, but Tyler Myers talked to us about how there were elements of this kind of performance in your game leading up to this point. So does this get the attention of the group, do you hope?
Yeah, I mean, it should, the attention was, we've already talked about it all week. So got to credit them. They shot the puck really well. We started to unravel a little bit, got frustrated, and, everybody started kind of going rogue a little bit, and that's what happens. You got to stick together. So, like I said, we got to let this thing go and learn from it and move on.
How bad do you feel for Artie?
Yeah, I mean, you want to have a solid game. Like right from the first 10 seconds, we give up a 2-on-1. It's not probably the greatest thing to do, to give a guy that hasn't played in 2 weeks.
Can the wins mask some of what's been going on? I mean, give you guys a bit of a false sense of security that wasn't there?
Well, I mean, if you think you're playing well, then yeah. But I don't think anybody in there, and I hope not, thinks we were playing well. But there was like a spurts of stuff we liked about our game. But obviously, we have not yet to put a 60 game. And we need to buckle down. We got to get some leadership here to make sure that we're ready to play. And myself, it's on me too. I got to get these guys ready to play.
Where's this power play at?
Yeah. Well, we're not shooting when we're supposed to shoot, and we're shooting when we don't. Like it's just we're so caught in between. We're slowing the power play down when it's a frustrating thing right now for us right now. It's a mental aspect right now, and we're going to have to keep working at it. We're going to have to work with the mind more than the physical.
What's the key to resetting?
Well, we have a day off tomorrow. For me, resetting, I you always try to experience. I was talking to Footy after the game. Is that you got to worry about your game, do something about your game. You can't worry about anything else. I think some of the guys need to do that. Just worry about your game. Get the day off. Don't think about hockey, and then Friday come in and have a really good practice. That's the only way you get out of these things. And like I said, it's a game you flush down the toilet. You learn from it, but you can't. We got to let it go because it'll drive yourself crazy if you do. I'm sorry?
When you say worry about your own game, you mean go back, watch how your game went, understand what went right?
Yeah, I think as an individual, yeah. I think you have to look at your game. What am I doing wrong? And some guys are doing some right things, don't get me wrong, but I think some guys are just they're trying to go to A to Z without going through the procession. Your job at first on the forecheck is, like I said, you don't have to kill it. Go through a guy. So then the other guy does this, that. What we're doing is I'm going to try my own thing, and then all of a sudden you're disconnected. They hit the weak side and they get an odd man rush. Our odd man rush coverage was probably the worst I've ever seen since I've been here. It reminded me when I took over the team. That's how bad it was tonight. So we got to make sure we buckle, and the rush against was not good. We were really, we were just, I don't know, we're out of sorts tonight.
I know you said that you don't want them thinking about hockey tomorrow, but do you send them away with video or?
No, not tonight. I mean, you don't want to watch that tonight. I think you want to get some sleep. I don't think you want to watch that. But like I said, I mean, these guys, they know. It's our second regular season loss, so we just got to be careful here. We got a lot of good guys in that room. We just got to make sure that the accountability is there.
Not good enough.
In what way would you
start with? Pretty much every way.
Where do you think it got away from you guys?
Probably somewhere in the second period there.
Talk to me about the double minor. It seemed like that kind of was a bit of a hinge point. Not scoring on that one seemed like.
I mean, anytime you don't score on a power play, you're obviously trying to score.
Can you talk on the Garland fight?
Yeah, I mean, he's a competitive guy. He's got a lot of care and will, and that's why he's been such a good player for us over the course of a couple of years. And
how do you refocus and rebound?
It's easy. Just probably starts in practice. Never on being sharp and getting ready for this road trip.
Does it help to be heading out on the road, or does it matter at all?
Doesn't matter.